Yup. Yup. What's poppin'? My name is Grand Pneuma. I am a singer, rapper, songwriter from the Bronx, and this is On the Roof. We're not at this location, but I'm about to teach y'all about a very special location to me. This place is called Pulaski. You know what I mean? I met a guy who actually helped me get on this rooftop right now named Dank Delish. And needless to say, it wasn't really what I expected to happen, you know. I thought we were just gonna go make some music or some shit. We ain't do that, you know what I mean? But, you know.
Bitch, I was at Pulaski. Met this dude named Dank Delish like last week. Told me to pull up if I'm ready to get my ass beat. Thinking dude got games, maybe Street Fighter or Tekken. A way to ease tension between a couple of new faces, you feel me? I walk up the block and mans is at the top of the stairs. Death glares down upon me, aura screaming, I'll kill you, but I remain cordial. Tell him what's poppin', bro. He tells me my time is coming to say goodbye, cause it's time to go.
Are you trying to laugh? Are you trying to delve into
What the fuck he mean it's time to go?
He pulls out a sword and swipes straight to the head, shocked and bewildered. I send cameraman to repay his debts. 3-piece to the chest, Dank looks impressed. No one's ever dodged that move, he says. I tell him this is all a misunderstanding. He step back, poses, and brandishes his weapon. The wind gusts harder, the sunbeam stronger. Beads of sweat fall down my face as I brace for impact. This man is ready to take the block out. Smoke is fuming out of his mask. He calmly exclaims, delicious judgment that pursues forward in a dash. I look left and cameraman got turned into spaghetti. Back at Dank and he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. Step forward, the pressure intensifies. The atmosphere begins to weigh me down. The sky is changing colors. Dank is getting closer, and as he begins to pull his sword out, I ask, why are you doing this? And he says, cause you're a stank McFish. And from a distance we hear, he's not a stank McFish. He's just trying to make music with you, Dank.
That was Dank's roommate. Saved our whole relationship. And here we are, baby. So, a lot of what I write about tends to be about my personal side that I cannot properly convey in a normal circumstance. So I have a song called Osmosis Jones where I explain why is it that I struggle communicating with everybody. Yeah. I wish I knew how to communicate with all of y'all at the most basic of levels, because that's what I struggle most at. I try to decipher sincerity through micro expressions and body language. The slightest tonality shift can send a rift through my spine, because my intuition was correct then and knew we wouldn't connect. Yet I still put the effort in. Maybe I'm wrong, it doesn't hurt to try, but how can I deny past experiences? History repeats from what I was told. Networking is a gold standard, so should I pander to your every trait? Of course not, that would be fake, you feel me? But the me without a mask is too eccentric and unfiltered. Society wants honesty holstered. I prefer it at face value. The way I'm wired, I'm hypervigilant and distracted. Millions of dreams and thoughts compacted in a nutshell. My focus is a theater game. It zip zap zops its way through topics, blossoms into spirals. So if I'm off track, pay no mind. I'm trying to find my way back on it. My fault. I got lost in my head just a little bit. I was thinking about how I'm supposed to be a role model to these kids. I ain't shit, I'm high most of the time. I'm probably high right now if you're hearing this. I insist that you turn me down, I'm a clown with a permanent smile. Humor heals, but there appears to be too much damage. I've managed to guess my way this far. How there's been success is mind-boggling. Maybe that's the imposter talking. Among us he dwells in vents. He keeps asking me to repent for sins I haven't committed, as if it's my fault I'm a fatherless son. I should have sunk sooner, as if I didn't have stage fright as a child. As if I wasn't consistently told to shut my mouth. Tears falling with no consolation but my own. I've turned my insecurities into gold and sold it to the ones who ridiculed me the most. You. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
back when I needed hugs and kisses. Didn't see you often, so I grew to know the distance. And why'd it take so long to introduce me to my siblings? And when it comes to you, I just feel so damn indifferent. I don't know, I feel so indifferent, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I feel so indifferent, whoa, whoa, whoa. I feel so indifferent, it's complicated, it's complicated. Most I can say, I was curious, asking why you weren't home. Daddy been missing for quite some years, I haven't seen him at all. Don't know your name, I ain't see a picture. Crossed out names on the father figure. 18 years, under 18 years is when I got an answer. A face and a name and a couple siblings. Listen, you and my mother not different. Stayed at a distance, ain't let me be a brother. That's the shit that got me living. Ignored my existence, anxious attachment. A man been abandoned since he was born. The fashion of how I fear people scorn. Afraid that they'll leave, so I people please. Feeble need to be accepted. I turn validation to a fetish. Neglect my self-respect when I look for love. Since my flesh and blood couldn't give me none. When it's said and done, you learn how to be a father. I learned how to live without you. But deep inside my heart yearns and cries that you learn all of that since you left me. Long gone are the days back when I needed hugs and kisses. Didn't see you often, so I grew to know the distance. And why'd it take so long to introduce me to my siblings? And when it comes to you, I just feel so damn indifferent. I don't know, I feel so indifferent, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I feel so indifferent, whoa, whoa, whoa. I feel so indifferent, it's complicated. It's complicated. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Shout out Daddy Issues for making me talented. One of the things I touched on in that song is anxiety. So I dove into that in this next track called Manifest. Lucid dream about the things I manifest. I flirt heavily with my teeters when I coast out on the edge. Society ain't been sane, somehow it is up in my head. I learned that when spitting facts, but how I don't care if I'm dead since I'm already so gone. That was about 45 seconds ago, right when it started to snow. Dimmer the lights to it slow. I wanna hide in the morning and mess with the status and quo. Leave with the leaves when it blows. Lower my head and start running the same as my nose. All for the liquor and blow, but that's not me. Rather my alter ego called fantasy, speaking to me all candidly about how your life is so bland to me. I replied saying that's facts. I be too high to start making moves, too sly start breaking rules. I'm a cruel guy to stay acting cool, cause I loosely dream about the things I manifest. I flirt heavily with my sleep because I never get my rest, and I keep finding things to blame since I find comfort in my bed. These other sources fill my brain. I think insomnia wants me dead, but it's taking way too long. Like conversations with the fam. Goddamn, been so many years that they won't recognize who I am. I feel selfish, low-key I can't help it. Truth be told, I got nothing to say. Reminisce about simpler days. Being young, not stuck in a maze, and I envy my youngins. They don't understand nothing, only following commands. Learn shapes, numbers, words. You happy? Go ahead and do a little dance. Really wish I could want them in advance though. I was stuck on a downhill slope. Topia's got limit, but I'm not trying to be the one to put ends to the host. Cause I used to dream about the things I manifest. I flirt heavily with my process, and I really tried my best. I came up short, and now I'm stuck, and there's this pain up in my chest. It might be regret, or doubt, or anxiety finally shot me dead. I've been Grand Pneuma. I want to thank On The Roof for having me on the roof. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.